The movie set weeks ago. Nick's offering $30K for the first photo of her.
Half of these assholes would kill themselves if we didn't take their picture.
Mazey?
This way, you skank!
Have you ever wondered how technology could impact your life in the future? The fourth episode of Black Mirror, Mazey, provides an eye-opening look into a near future where our reliance on tech could get us into a sticky, and more than a little creepy, situation. I'm excited to take you all through the fourth episode of Season 6 of Black Mirror. As always, this series has done an incredible job of mixing technology with futuristic sci-fi elements to create captivating stories. This time around we get to explore Mazey, where mild-mannered shopkeeper gets thrown into a thrilling cat-and-mouse game with a mysterious entity. Will he be able to outwit them? Join me in finding out. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Black Mirror is an anthology series that often explores the darker aspects of human life and society, with each episode presenting a self-contained narrative. In this episode of Mazey, the story follows two protagonists living in parallel lives and the conflict that arises between them when their paths cross. The episode opens with Bo, a paparazzi photographer who has been working in Los Angeles for some time now but is growing increasingly disillusioned by her job and the ruthless tactics of her peers. Meanwhile, in Europe, we are introduced to Mazey, a young Hollywood starlet who is struggling with substance abuse and attempting to escape a situation similar to that seen in the film, I Know What You Did Last Summer. When Day abruptly returns to Hollywood, she goes into hiding, making her photograph a very valuable commodity. As a result, Bo and her colleagues set off to find her, determined to capture the photo that will make them rich. This sets up a classic "one last job" scenario for Bo, one that she is tempted to take due to her financial situation but also feels guilty about exploiting Day in such an unethical way. The episode then follows our two protagonists as they each struggle in their own ways with the moral dilemmas that arise from their situation. Bo is torn between her desire for money and a better life, while Day fights to preserve her sanity and privacy in an increasingly hostile environment. It quickly becomes apparent how closely linked these two characters are, and the story builds towards a dramatic twist that changes the stakes significantly. This is where Mazey really shines, as the episode manages to take the classic "one last job" trope and blend it with horror elements in such a way that makes this episode one of the most memorable from Black Mirror Season 6. It also helps that the episode moves quickly and keeps up its momentum, while also allowing enough time for viewers to explore the various relationships between its characters. The morality of Mazey is also very clear, as it's impossible to root for the paparazzi who are willing to do anything and use any means necessary in order to get their photos. This point is further driven home when Bo manages to locate Day at an isolated wellness center and the paparazzi continue to pursue her despite the risks that come with it. The episode ends on a fitting note, as its final image serves as an apt metaphor for the depraved lengths people will go to in order to get what they want. As a piece of pure horror, Mazey succeeds in delivering a suspenseful and captivating experience that is sure to stay with viewers long after the credits have rolled. The character arcs of Bo and Mazey are both compelling and well-developed in this episode. Bo is a photographer who has grown increasingly disillusioned with the cutthroat paparazzi culture she finds herself in. When she is presented with the opportunity to take one last job, photographing Day, her motivations become more complicated as she is torn between financial gain and her own moral convictions. As the episode continues, Bo's decisions become increasingly nuanced as she struggles to find a balance between these two aspects of herself. Meanwhile, Day is presented as someone who has been pushed to their breaking point by Hollywood's ruthless demands. Her story is one of resilience and strength in the face of adversity, as she fights to protect her privacy and sanity in an increasingly hostile environment. Her arc also serves as a commentary on the double standards that exist for female celebrities in Hollywood, emphasizing how their perceived value is often based on what they can give others rather than who they are as people. The performances of both actors, Asia Baer as Bo and Alison Fernandez as Day, help to bring these characters and their arcs to life. Baer is particularly effective in conveying the inner turmoil Bo experiences as she grapples with her own moral compass, while Fernandez brings a vulnerability and strength to Day that effectively communicates her character's struggle. The two performances are essential in making Mazey one of the best episodes from Black Mirror Season 6. The episode of Mazey does a great job in exploring the complexities of its characters and their respective arcs. Through strong performances from its cast and an appropriately suspenseful atmosphere, it effectively demonstrates how these characters navigate their journeys and learn to cope with the darkness around them. In doing so, it also provides a thought-provoking commentary on the relentless pursuit of fame and fortune at any cost. The writing and dialogue of Mazey are engaging, well-paced, and coherent. The episode is narrated in a non-linear fashion that allows the story to unfold organically while still maintaining an air of suspense. The dialogue also feels natural and authentic to the characters, as it effectively conveys their emotions and motivations in a way that doesn't feel forced or contrived. The dialogue between Bo and Day is particularly effective, as it captures their respective inner struggles in a subtle yet powerful way. For example, when Bo offers to help Day escape the paparazzi, she gives her an ultimatum: "It's either me or them." This line manages to convey the tension between them in a concise way, as it emphasizes how each character is struggling with their own decisions and responsibilities. The writing also helps to set up the horror elements of the episode, which are used to great effect. The episode builds up slowly and steadily before culminating in an intense and suspenseful climax that really drives home its themes of morality and selfishness. All in all, the writing and dialogue of Mazey are of a very high quality. They effectively capture the emotions and motivations of its characters while also setting up a thought-provoking tale that keeps viewers on the edge of their seats throughout. The writing and dialogue help to make this episode one of the best from Black Mirror Season 6. Mazey is an excellent episode from Black Mirror Season 6. Its strong writing and dialogue, coupled with compelling performances from its cast, make it a thought-provoking exploration of morality and fame in the modern world. The horror elements also add an extra layer of suspense to the story that keeps viewers engaged throughout. Ultimately, Mazey succeeds in delivering a captivating and memorable experience that will stay with viewers long after the credits have rolled. Thanks for watching.